everyone, I am huge wrestling fan, Zach Brown, and I'm here today to talk about the bad things about wrestling. Let's do this. Now, this was suggested by Ines Silver Family, and she said, why don't you suggest the bad things about wrestling instead of all the good things? So I thought, you know what, get the bad things out the way and then the good things can all stay in front. Let's do this. Okay, so the bad things about wrestling. Number one, you could forget your match. Literally, you could go into a match and you don't know what to do. You're stuck. You're literally like, what do I do? Because once you're in front of that whole crowd, you have everyone looking at you and you don't know how to fight your opponent. It's like you're locking up with them, yeah? And then they've got you in like some kind of pig's foot or like arm kind of submission, and you know how to get out of it, but you kind of forget and you don't, and you like, it's hard to explain, like you don't want too much pressure on you, you get what I mean? As in like, so like if he's got you and you're like so embarrassed to like fight, that could happen. Number two, the worst thing that could happen is that you can get an injury straight in your match. I mean, if you get hurt in your match, like, you're gonna have to finish it. There's nothing else you can do. You can't just pull the referee aside and say, I'm injured, there's nothing I can do. No, you have to literally finish that match unless the doctor comes through and he tells you, okay, we're stopping the match right there. Then that's when the end of the match is. And number three, I guess the worst part about wrestling is, I think I've already covered it all. I think hurting yourself the most is the worst thing that can happen. Forgetting what you want to do in your match is another thing that can happen. I guess number three would have to be if the people don't like you. That's another really bad thing about wrestling. If no one likes you, what's the point in wrestling if no one's going to cheer you or boo you and they just like, we don't give a shit about that person? No, it always matters. The fans, they always matter in wrestling. Those are the people who make the gimmick. They are the people who support us, and those are the people who are going to take the wrestlers straight up the ladder to success. Anyway, this is going to be another short little vloggy thing in my bubby, and I am huge wrestling fan Zach Brown, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.